Hey Ben, Mick here from Brisbane. Just thought I'd congratulate you on your 3 years in the VC and participate in your thread. Very interesting. I'm going to make it all Australian today to give a bit of variety. So let's get underway. Painters and Dockers with Kill, 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 an EP where the title track is actually by a cover of the band The Sacred Cows from Get Smart. And Get Smart was a perennial Australian TV fave during the 1960s, 70s, 80s, particularly with reruns. Interestingly, the other songs on this EP includes a cover of the Saints' Know Your Product. I guess because this band has brass, they probably felt obligated to have to do it. Anyway, that does shift us to Brisbane and to my home. And this one brings us through to Love Gone Wrong, who had previously been known as JFK and the Cuban Crises, ended up at John F. Kennedy's Love Gone Wrong. This is their album on Mighty Boy Records called Always the Bridegroom. And key track for me on this one is Hey Stephen, which is John Kennedy talking to a childhood friend of his as why he had to leave Brisbane, and talks about the GM Holden plant, the car plant closing in Acacia Ridge, and drinking beer and playing football on a Sunday is not necessarily the life for him. For people overseas, John Kennedy, who's the lead singer of Love Gone Wrong, actually probably is something like an Australian countrified Elvis Costello. He's pretty interesting sort of guy, and currently has a heap of albums out that are CD only, but they do covers of classic Australian underground songs. And finally, a group which is known as SPK, but they do have a changing name process for their initials. So this one's System Planning Corporation, and the album is Information Overload Unit, and it's on the UK label Side Effects. You can tell by the cover art that this is industrial, and certainly does deal with some of the more dangerous forms of life. This is from 1981, and certainly my final showing for your birthday 3-word